Hi, my name is Loya, and today I want to react to a video that was recently published on Lynn Ngugi's channel, and that's a conversation between Lynn and Murugi Munyi. So I followed Murugi since she was Yummy Mummy, so I've seen her career really grow and flourish, and I was really excited to see her on Lynn Ngugi's show. I'm not going to react to the whole video. I'm just going to react to a segment where Murugi talked about what she's building right now. So please go to Lynn Ngugi's channel, watch the whole interview. It's really interesting. For me, I'm just going to skip forward to the segment where Murugi is talking about what she is building. So let me just find the right position. Where was that? Somewhere here. Yes.
Yeah. So I would say that what I am building, maybe not rebuilding, building is I'm really working on building wealth at the moment, and not just having money, because money I have, by the way, I may have money, but I want to build wealth. Wealth meaning something which even when I am asleep for 3 months, it's earning me money somehow, something I can leave my children. I'm really interested in building a legacy that my children can be proud of, that I can be proud of at the end of my life.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay, so that's a very interesting point that Murugi is talking about, because many of us, ukipata tu job poa, upate tu ama biashara imekuendea poa, you feel like sasa umefika, unapaka gari hapo sasa. And what Murugi is saying is that actually making money and building wealth are two very different things. And for me, this is also something that I have learned. And, you know, I think if you've been around long enough, you have either experienced it or you have seen it, that, you know, somebody that was really doing well, they were up there, they were affording to clear their bills and even, you know, live a very luxurious lifestyle. The moment job ikiisha, ama the moment tu biashara ikienda aje, ama economy tu ifanye ipige kona, they are completely down to, you know, down and out. And that is where you realize that actually building wealth is a whole other journey. So kama unajua umepata job vizuri, umepata job poa, ama biashara inakuendea vizuri, that is not the end of the journey, my friend. Bado kuna mlima ingine unafaa kupanda. And I really appreciate that Murugi has shared this, you know, that yes, she has money, but actually the real journey now comes when she's trying to build wealth.
Powerful because, you know, people see you and they see the great work that you're doing. You have, like right now, you have your own fashion label. You are doing amazing. But I've also realized in this age of, I'm not sure, I don't love the word influencers because I feel like it has been cheapened at some point. Everyone is now an influencer. But for people who create impact, I see sometimes we get it wrong. Sometimes we do not care about financial freedom. You get the money, get the house, get the cars, get your girl, get your boy, and then things start crumbling down.
Okay, wacha ni comment hapo kidogo. Lynn has said we do not care about financial freedom, but honestly, I don't think that is the issue. I think the issue is actually that we do not know about financial freedom. So, you know, there's a very big information gap in our society where we just don't know what financial freedom means. We don't know how to achieve it. We don't even know the opportunities that exist out there. And for me, that's why I'm really interested in doing my channel, because I need to learn. I need to know what's happening out there with regards to financial freedom, with regards to building wealth. And these are the conversations that we have. So please, in case you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We share stories on how to make and save money. And for me, my response to Lynn Ngugi is that it's not that people don't care about financial freedom. It is literally that we do not know. We hatujui kabisa, and we need to learn. So, you know, big up of course to Lynn for doing the content she does, and even you know, just wherever you get a platform where you can learn and share about money, it should not be an awkward conversation, because sasa unaona tumejipata mali. We don't even know. We don't even have this information, and we don't know what to even teach our kids. We keep on repeating the same mistakes that previous generations made with money, which should not be the case. So yeah, it's not that we don't care. We really don't know.
Because you had not built something sustainable, you don't have a fallback plan.
Exactly, and that actually is the biggest issue. I read a lot of material about what influencers or content creators, especially in the West, do when they have a platform that gives them influence. The idea is that you're not just necessarily using the platform to advertise. Today you're advertising this brand, this brand, this brand, because you're putting money in their pockets. And of course you're also earning some money, but how do you sustain that going forward? There's a day I was having a conversation with my husband, and he told me, he's like, if Instagram shuts down tomorrow, where are you getting money? And I was like, oh wow, so my income is dependent on these other people deciding You can see the government having conversations about, oh, we want to ban TikTok.
Yes.
So imagine people who their 100% of their earnings are on TikTok.
That's a very, very important point that Murugi is raising over there, because a lot of people do not realize that actually these platforms are so fragile, so fragile. Kama unategemea tu ati YouTube ama Instagram ama Facebook ama nini, those guys things can change. Number one, they can just decide to ban you. If you read the terms and conditions very closely, utaona they normally allow themselves that they can close your account at any point in time that they want to, and it actually happens. So for me, I'm an Airbnb host. I post my listings on Airbnb. Of course, I use a few other platforms here and there, but originally Airbnb was just enough, But I later learned that actually these guys can just delete your account for no reason. They don't have to give you a reason, basically. Ama hata unaweza ekelewa na client, you can be reported for a reason, whether true or false, and you just lose your source of income right there. Same thing with YouTube. YouTube accounts get banned every day. Apart from being banned, unaweza kuwa hacked. Your account can just be taken over like that, na upoteze, followers wako or anything, Algorithms can change. YouTube constantly change the algorithms. Unaweza ona 2 views inaanza kuplummet. So these platforms are very, very fragile, and in case that is your full source of income, tafadhali, please, you need to diversify. These platforms are so fragile, and for Murugi, I know she built her following on Instagram. So for her, Instagram is really important, but at the same time, she realizes that actually, it's not that you have full control. It's not that you have full control when you're on Instagram. It is Instagram wanaweza amua tu vile wanataka, and sometimes wao huamua. So, you have to be really careful about that.
Are on TikTok. That's definitely a problem. And so that's why I started looking at, like, now, how else can I diversify that?
Yeah.
The money you get, where can you invest it? How can you grow a place where you can tangibly sell products and services outside of that social media platform, because they are not reliable, by the way. Sometimes you wake up, then Instagram is down, and you're like, guys, Sanita do. It's a problem. It's a problem. So it can't be the only one, that you're looking at. And not to say that you can't then still buy the cars and the houses and whatnot, because even me, I really enjoy the good life. I love living, and I love living my life out loud and proudly. And I will do those things, but it needs to be balanced out with, are you also saving? Are you also investing? Are you also building using the platform that you have for some other kind of like long-term gain to yourself?
How are you
So, hapa really interesting. This reminds me of the conversation that has been going on social media for a group ya Home Beautiful. This hashtag for what? Dead capital. This thing of dead capital. Yeah. It's a very interesting conversation, and I recently posted a short about the whole dead capital thing and the conversations that are going on. And then one of the comments there was that you're an idiot if you just build a mansion in the village somewhere there. Why don't you spend that money to invest in rentals? And I'm like, now who told you that these people don't have rentals? Who told you that people are busy counting their coins kama vile sisi tuna counting our coins? People are, polo wamejipanga, So for me, it's all about lens. It's all about lens. You might see somebody amejenga mansion, amejenga hacienda uko to the village, and then you assume that it's dead capital. But who told you? Who told you that this person does not have rentals and, stocks and shares and bonds and all these types of investments that you don't even know about? Yeah, it's all about lens. People are not all broke out here. People ain't broke like you. So you need to understand that while, if you might be living this type of life and you have these luxuries, but you need to fix the back end. The back end infrastructure has to support the front end, And that's what Murugi is saying. It has to be balanced out. So even though she lives the flashy life, but on the back end, she's really thinking about investing and saving and, securing some kind of passive income, because even those haciendas, nani alikuambia zilijengwa na active income, maybe hata ni passive income ilienda kufund those haciendas in the village, So you cannot always pimia watu maisha yao atijenga rentals, haya. Maybe mtu akona ashajipanga huko, anataki, are you going to live in a bedsitter forever? Are you going to live in a bedsitter forever? Somebody should live in a mansion if they have earned enough money to live in a mansion. So usipimia watu hewa, please. That's my take. I mean, I know it's controversial. I know that not everybody amejipanga. Kuna watu tu wanatupa do zao hapo na wana backup plan ama nini. But for me, really, somebody building a 10 million shilling house, surely that person has some kind of, cash flow. They have some kind of cash flow, and probably they have secured themselves well enough to be able to build that 10 million shilling estate, So let's just see. I mean, that's what Murugi is talking about. She balances things out.
Right now?
So I run a couple of businesses outside my social media platform, one being Wild by Murugi, and that's the one that I am really focused on building at the moment, because I'm really passionate about clothing. I love dressing well. I love seeing women being confident and dressing well, especially plus size women, because for too long you go to, I don't know, some big fashion brand and it's like, okay, they have size 18 and 20, but is it cute?
No.
Okay, so here I'm going to skip forward. Here Murugi is mainly talking about her brand. Wild by Murugi, it's a clothing brand. But I want to skip forward and just hear what other businesses she's diversifying in.
So that's my main business. I also do some Airbnb as well.
Oh yeah?
Yes, I do. It's good work, I mean, but it's not. It's more of those things which you just have there, and it just earns and earns and earns and earns in the background. So it's a good way of just earning some passive income.
Okay.
I don't know about all that, Murugi. I don't know about all that. So I'm an Airbnb host. I've been a host for 7 years, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know how she's doing the business. Again, wacha nisi project. She doesn't kwa Murugi, but the truth is that this business has become tricky. It's not what it used to be. I've said this before on my channel. She's saying it just earns and earns and earns and earns. In fact, ameisema mara ine if I counted correctly. I don't know about that. I don't know about that 4 times earning thing. And then she said it's also passive. Hey, it used to be passive. Like for me, it could be considered semi-passive, because many times I would get long-term clients and just put them in the apartment and do like maybe once a month maintenance type of thing. But nowadays, the way the market has shifted in Nairobi, it is you have to be marketing and marketing and marketing. So I don't find it passive anymore. I don't know, maybe she has a manager doing her marketing or something like that. I don't know. But I kind of disagree with the way she has portrayed the Airbnb business. I don't know what you guys think. Maybe if you're a host, please comment. And nowadays, it's full, guys. Please don't come no more. Don't come no more to Airbnb. In Nairobi, if you throw a stone, you will hit an Airbnb host. Guy, watu wamejaa kwa hii biashara. So the compare is also crazy. I don't know, guys. If you're an Airbnb host, just tell me if you agree with Murugi's 4 times earns and earns and earns and earns. Ama unaona ni kama hapo ameweka kasalt kidogo. But also Murugi alikuwa na reaction fulani akiongea story ya Airbnb. She was like, so yeah, it's not easy. Tuseme tu it's not easy. Na watu muache kufungua Airbnb bana, zimejaa, imetosha Nairobi, unless you're picking another town. But let me see.
Business zingine tudogo tu M-Pesa hapa, tu nini hapa, some rental apartments. But the main focus for me for building right now is Wild.
Talk to me about the self-esteem part, because you've said something about being a plus-size woman.
Okay, so from there, the conversation goes on to other topics. And, just go to Lynn Ngugi's channel, of course, and watch it. It's very interesting. I think for me, I'm a little bit shook that ameweka rental apartments hapo hivyo kwa tu biashara tudogo. Hey, okay, Lens, my dear Lens. Amesema M-Pesa, rentals, nini, so rentals ziko tu hapo kwa hizo biashara ndogo, my friend Lens. So yeah, ni sawa tu Murugi. I am really excited to just see Murugi's growth and her future and what she's gonna bring to the table again. I actually saw Joanne Obuaka becoming Yummy Mami and then becoming Murugi Munyi. So I have seen a really amazing work ethic and trajectory, and just really good stuff with Murugi. If you're a content creator, please read about her journey. She quit a corporate job just to go and create content and on social media, and it has really worked out well for her. So thanks for watching. That's my reaction. I think for me, 3 important things: wealth versus money. If you're doing your biashara on social media, you need to realize that it's fragile and you need to diversify. And then number 3, kila mtu akona lane yake, my friend. Not everybody broke out here. Not everybody broke like you. So thanks for watching. Check out my channel. We share stories on how to make and save money, and see you in the next video. Oh, my baby is crying. Let me just wait and see if they call me. Aki nishikie tu. Thanks.